I'm not even mad. I'm not even tripping. And I'm not even freaking out like every single Chicago Bear fan is right now. What is up, everybody? MalcGoolie here. What is up, Bear Nation? MalcGoolie here, bringing you some news. I am going to butcher his name like crazy. So we went from firing a guy named Ryan to hire a guy named Ryan. We fire a coach named Matt to pick up another coach with the first name Matt. Nothing has changed in the first name, but a lot has changed in the last name. Ryan Poles has made it clear. He made it clear. Who's our head coach? The Colts defensive coordinator, Matt. I'm going to call him Matt Uber. That's what I'm calling Matt Uber. I'm bad at names. I'm just going to call him Uber. Matt Eber. Or Uber. I'm sorry. Sorry I'm butchering his name, Bears fans, because I'm low-key is a little lost about it. The Bears have made the move. They made the move. He is our new head coach. And yes, besides my awesome t-shirt, how do I feel about it? I'm not mad. To be honest, I'm not mad. I've been on Bleacher Report all from when I was on my lunch break. I was watching everybody. Bears fans are split in the middle. Some people like it, some people hate it. I'm in the middle. I'm a little disappointed because I actually can't. That's a lie. I can't say that I'm disappointed. I can't say that I'm shocked. It's just the fact that, you know what? This was like a safe hire. It was a safe hire. I mean, Matt Eber, I know I'm going to be hooked on phonics for a while, guys. I'm going to be hooked on phonics for a while. Yeah, I know I'm going to be hooked on phonics because I know I'm going to have to literally pronounce his name a lot. I'm just going to, matter of fact, let's just call it M.E. Nah, M.E. doesn't even sound good either. Let's just call it Matt Uber. Like I said, Matt Eber. Defensive coordinator for the Colts. Not gonna lie, it was a safe hire. If you don't believe it's a safe hire, then I don't know what to tell you. Bears fans are in the middle. Me, I can see the fans' frustration. Everybody wanted an offensive-minded head coach. But to be honest, though, let's be real with ourselves, okay? We've hired two in my lifetime, we've actually hired two offensive-minded coach, and it didn't work out. Mark Trestman, I don't think I need to remind all Bears fans about that bull crap and monstrosity. And Matt Nagy. What do you want me to say about that? They were both terrible. They were both absolutely terrible, Bears fans. Both absolutely terrible. You know what? Just for the hell of it, I know Christmas is over with, but at the same time, you know what? I just have to just put this up. This is gonna be my hat of seeing the light of celebrations or just something like this. Because quite frankly, Matt is not gonna be that bad of a head coach. I can already tell. Because for a guy who lives in Indianapolis, Indiana, and watches some Colts games, let's be honest. Granted, yeah, he did lay one of the biggest eggs taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars that could have got the Colts in the damn playoffs. I'll give people concern on that. But at the same time, you know what? This is his first time being a head coach. But he's not. He's been in the league for a long time, and you know. After looking at his resume and looking at the way how he is and the way how he structured his defense, quite frankly, he's like Lovie Smith in a way. He brings that Lovie Smith style of defense. And every Bear fan from 04, 05, 06, and beyond until they fired him knows how that defense works. Personally, I hope Matt turns us back into a 4-3 defense. 3-4 defense, I've always hated it. I've always hated the fact that John Fox was the one that started that bull crap. And, it was terrible. It was terrible then. I mean, it works for some players, but to be honest, I really hope, Matt, first things first, 4-3, please, 4-3, nickel, dime, package 4-3. I would love for this defense to wreck quarterbacks. I want a quarterback graveyard every time when the Bears defense play any team for how long Matt can get it right. Now, the bigger question now is like, it's offensive coordinator, but I'll get to that soon. Matt's defensive schemes, to be fair, they've always been either top 5 or top 10. So that's not bad for the defense, even though, granted, I can hear people saying now defense was never the problem. But if you looked at this season, our defense did really cost us some games. If you've seen some of my live stream, our defense kind of cost us a few games. I mean, let's be honest. The one with the Ravens, the Steelers, they cost us in one of the biggest possible ways. And mostly it was in the corner and safety position. So Sean Desai, he's already gone. I can tell you right now, Sean is gone. And Ryan Poles, this was his move. I like this move. This was more like it was just a safe move. I know a lot of people wanted the ball. I know a lot of people, hell, I heard some people that wanted Jim Caldwell, Dan Quinn. But let me say this. Like I said in my last video, out of the 3 finalists that could have been head coach, Matt was the safest pick. Because let's be real, Dan Quinn is staying with the Cowboys. Jim, you never know. Jim Caldwell could be the defensive coordinator for the Bears or the offensive coordinator for the Bears. You don't know. We don't know. There's been the talk that the Bears could get for the next offensive coordinator. The Eagles quarterback coach as their offensive coordinator from the Eagles. As you all know, Key in the building. Coach Donte and Robert, they're Eagles fans. I mean, Robert, he gave me a little bit of insight. It's like a 50-50 toss-up. There's a lot of other people, but that's the biggest question right now for Ryan Poles and for Matt Eber. I know I'm going to pronounce his name. I know. Make a counter. Make a time counter on every time I butcher that man's name. So, on who they're going to get. There's been the talk that he might bring some people from the Colts organization to come over here and help us. And to be honest, I don't want to have a problem with that because the Colts, if you look at the Indianapolis Colts, they're just a quarterback away. But other than that, from looking at their defense, I mean, come on. Their defense was always good. And, you know, I always try to pick them in fantasy, and they always come huge at times. They really, really do. I mean, you can't deny that. And the fact that that Matt reminds me a lot of Lovie Smith is a good thing. Yeah, he's 51 years old, and you never know. You know, the question is, who is he going to bring as offensive coordinator? A lot of Bears fans could say, you never know. We could get, hey, you never know. What if the Bears, get this, what if the Bears, Ryan Poles and Matt decided, hey, Brian Flores as our offensive coordinator for the Bears. I mean, he likes to work with younger quarterbacks. He likes to work with young QBs. I mean, look what he did with Tua. Can you imagine what he can do with Justin Fields? That's the biggest question going in for right now. Head coach, GM, already been solved, in my opinion. Matt, welcome. Bear down. I hope and pray that you do the right thing better than the other Matt tried to do. But you know what? A defensive-minded coach, I'm not mad at it. And for every Bear fan that literally just goes insane and go crazy, that they're mad about this and mad about that, I have some advice for you. Number one, chill. Take a chill pill. Just take a chill pill. You don't know. You don't know. You just see from one game and you think, oh, automatically this guy's the worst. But no, that's not the case here. I think Matt would do a pretty good job as head coach. You never know. And with Ryan Poles having full control of the coaching staff, you never know who he might bring in. He could bring in Brian Flores. He could bring in DeBall. He could bring in B&Me. He could bring in a whole lot of other names from good offensive coordinators. You just have to be patient with it. Granted, George McCaskey is still an idiot, living off mommy's money. I think every Bear fan can agree with that. But at the same time, you never know what could happen. So Matt Uber is our new head coach. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think this was a good hire. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. But now the bigger question is, who's going to be your offensive coordinator? That is the biggest question right now. Hopefully, I would love for the Bears to get Brian Flores as their offensive coordinator. If you get him and get an offensive coordinator that can give out like a really good play for Justin Fields to work with so he can elevate his game to the next level, so we can get our second, so I can live in this lifetime knowing that the Bears got a championship, my first time as a fan, and second for the franchise. But you never know. Personally, I hope it does happen. By the grace of God, I hope this is it. And plenty more years to come. Please, football guys. Please, 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 please. Green Bay is already losing their stride. Please let it be us. It's our time now. We deserve this. Okay? The fans deserve it. We deserve it, football guys. Please, please, please. But y'all, let me know in the comments below what you thought about the hiring. With that being said, I am MalcGoolie. God bless you all. This is your first time being on this channel. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, because I do read every single comment here. And make sure that you guys subscribe if you're new as well, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. So until next time, bear down. Lights are back on. Welcome to the family, Matt. And Ryan Poles. You know what? Is that to the point? You know what? Matt and Ryan. Oh my God. What if Matt Ryan? Lord Jesus. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Let's bear it down, people. Love you guys. Peace.